Sup YouTube? This is a Naruto Manga 559 prediction. And I just have to say I love this chapter. It was excellent. I have to give this a thumbs up. It was pretty good. One thing I have to say though about this chapter was we didn't really get, a lot of big action and whatnot. I know a lot of you guys probably like to see a lot of big action, but you could tell from this chapter it's a big build-up chapter. It starts off, we see Kabuto and Mu, and find out Mu actually survived. He survived the little Rasengan, planet Rasengan that Naruto used on him. Which actually I wasn't too surprised. I really thought that was going to happen too. I thought Mu was going to come back in some form or manner. I thought he wasn't permanently done. I thought he was going to break out of the sand or something since he never finished what he said. So yeah, we found out that he actually wasn't done, and actually Kabuto had him split in two, and I guess he has a clone where he can split in two halves, and I guess it's like a faster jutsu than just a regular shadow clone, but it only has half the power that he normally has. So I guess that's the bad thing about it. Even though it's faster, it's kind of weaker in a sense too. But we know Mu is supposed to summon the secret coffin. I'm believing it's secret coffin. It's Kabuto's trump card. Secret coffin that Kabuto's been having, that we've been waiting on the whole war. So pretty excited for that. We saw a bit of ownage from Naruto the whole chapter. We saw him come to all the battlefields. We saw Dan even have a little commentary about him, talking about how Naruto looked kind of like Nawaki. It's not his little brother, and how Dan also said that Naruto shares the same dream as him and Nawaki after seeing Naruto talking, and you could tell he's really interested in who Naruto is and whatnot. I guess because you can see that he has the same kind of character Dan or Nawaki had, as far as wanting to be Hokage. So it's kind of interesting to see. I'm hoping that Dan somehow gets out of that. I think it's called the four violet barriers technique or something. I hope he gets out of that somehow, so we can actually see him fight somebody. Because what was the point of bringing him back if he doesn't fight any? But yeah, it was pretty cool to see. We saw Naruto save Sakura. We saw Naruto also save Hinata, which actually I remember reading the chapter and seeing this big guy owned Hinata, and I thought it was Hinata at least, and found out it was a Zetsu and whatnot. I was like, I wouldn't have minded Hinata getting hurt a little bit. I mean, it sounds kind of real. It sounds real messed up to say that, but it would have been kind of interesting to see what Neji and Kiba would have done about that. But yeah, Naruto saved Hinata. So we see Naruto going through the whole war, owning a bunch of Zetsus and whatnot, and finding out where the Zetsus are. And I thought that was pretty cool, because how could any of the people, like any of the characters or whatnot, handle the 8010, well, not 8010, the Zetsus, if they didn't know where they were and who they were? And that's the big thing. So I'm not too upset about not seeing a few of the Konoha 11 members fighting too much, because obviously I think they're going to get a few fights in. I think they are. I think we may even see a few new techniques of them fighting the Zetsus, but obviously, and I'm really wondering about Kabuto's Edo Tensei, special six coffin, Edo Tensei, whatever you want to call it, the mystery coffin. I'm really wondering who it's gonna be. So place your bets, folks. Place your bets. I'm gonna put a link below, because I already have a video up about who I think is in the sixth coffin. But I'm like, I really don't know what's gonna happen next chapter. This is kind of hard to call, because we know he's gonna summon the sixth coffin, but I'm guessing. I'm okay. Are they gonna? How's this war gonna start off? Like, well, not start off. How is this battle gonna go? Because if he's summoning six coffin, is he gonna just have it go to different battlefields and knock off people? Is this gonna distract Naruto? I'm kind of thinking Naruto and Killer Bee are gonna run into Madara, because Naruto must be heading somewhere. He's probably not gonna run into Sasuke right now. Killer Bee's with him, and I'm like, Killer Bee is probably gonna get knocked off first. I think Killer Bee is really gonna die, probably to Madara. I'm like, which it makes sense, because when Naruto and Sasuke fights, it's probably just gonna be them around. Maybe somebody may walk up and watch their fight, but Killer Bee, won't be there to try to help Naruto or whatnot. So, Naruto probably wouldn't want Killer Bee to help him anyway. He probably would try to keep him out of it. But I just have the feeling that, it makes sense for them to fight Madara right now, and they're probably gonna lose. Or maybe he'll just take Killer Bee, and maybe that's when Sasuke will walk up, and then they'll have a little squabble or whatnot. But yeah, that's basically all my thoughts for this chapter, guys. Just look at my other video on. It's called Yahiko is the Secret Coffin. Check it out so you can see why I think so. But anyway, that's all I have. So, put below what you guys think the secret coffin is. Put what I want to know what your thoughts are on that. And like, do you think it's the Sage of the Six Paths sons? Do you think it's him himself? Do you think it's Madara? Whatever. Just put it down below. But anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.